One priest does a good thing, it's the glory of God and his church. One priest abuses a kid, that has nothing to do with God or the church. I try to be rather specific with the wording of these short thoughts, and in some cases I'll choose certain things that are going to be more targeted towards the primary audience. So having grown up in a Judeo-Christian culture and having most of the people around me, I use priest here, but it could be anything. It could be rabbi, it could be monk, it could be imam. It doesn't even have to be religious. It could be politician, it could be chief, it could be coach, it could be anything. It's pretty much when somebody says an X that is a part of or a leader of a certain group, certain ideology does a good thing, and then you say it's because this person is a part of this collective and follows this dogma, follows this ideology, and that is why. And then you broad brush, you put that on everybody else and say this is because of this. This is because of black culture. This is because of this culture. This is because of this way. Because they're of this race. They're of this people. They're of this group. That is the key thing that led to this person, this X, this individual doing this good thing, is being part of this collective. And then that person, that individual, even if it's not the same individual, but sometimes even the same individual will be found out or will do something else, and then all of a sudden they'll have nothing to do with anything else. People say, oh, the successes of people who go to schools. Yeah, it's because of public school. Look at the success of the public school system. That is good and good. Then look at all the other people, the criminals and things like that come out there. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He just won the Heisman. Then he went on to the NFL. He signed a contract. Oh, it's a single mother. The success of single mother households. And then it's like, oh wait, this other person over here, they dropped out. They dropped out of school. They've had kids very young. They're actually very criminal. Now they're in jail. They just killed somebody. Oh, that has nothing to do with single motherhood. That has nothing to do with the culture of just saying single motherhood is just the same as anything else. So that is one thing. But specifically, when you actually talk about religions, when you talk about this situation, people will specifically say somebody, because they are actually a priest, because they're actually a representative of God, because they actually preach these positive words that come from a place of morality, that is the reason they're doing all these good things. That's why they're charitable. That's why they've been able to help all these people. And that is an example of why our God is good. That is why you should be part of this church. And then when they do the egregious things like abusing kids, all of a sudden God had nothing to do with that. Just the same way you're saying God had somehow was aware of and guided that individual to do the good things. Where was this being? Where was this ideology? Where was this underpinning or structure or just what is the thing there? This is just a frustrating thing that I have. This is part of my shorty series. This one is very short, but I'm just kind of just explaining. As I said, if you actually think there is something about a being, an ideology, a structure that enforces certain things, and you can put that thing onto everybody else, you're going to have to do that both ways. So this is a thought I'll probably come up with again. Part of these shorty series is pretty much just rewording some of these things. I think this is something that has been put over repetitively, but it was also just interesting coming out once I speak about the priest thing. Some people come by and they take it personally because it affects their belief, and they start talking about all these other things that are not even related to it. Somebody was posting about something about, yeah, whenever people talk bad about the church, this is just more evidence of, like, okay, yeah, this had nothing to do with the church. But once you put church in there, it just shows. And that was almost an example where when you talk about something negative in the church, all of a sudden he's like, oh, no, you can't talk about negative. You're just showing that there's more evidence for the church. So if somebody speaks bad about the church, is that more evidence for the church? So if I speak good about the church, is that less evidence of the church? I don't know. Like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, links below to the merchandise store. Appreciate you taking your time to come listen. Goodbye.